Yes, guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Spurs Talk Show. You know who I found, the one and only Mr. Box Office.
Yeah, Mr.
How
Box
are you,
Office.
Alex?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. It's I don't know what to make of that, to be honest with you.
Well, let me start with a couple of questions then. Let's try and make sense of it as we go along.
Yeah, go on.
Team news today. The big one, obviously, Emerson Royale comes in for Pedro Porro. Papsar dropped to the bench to see a first-time double 6-8 whatever of Bentancur and Bissouma, and obviously no Richarlison. What did you think of the first 11?
I don't like Emerson, but everybody knows what I feel about Emerson. I'm confused about Sarr coming out the team for Bissouma and Bissouma and
Bentancur, yeah.
because I don't think they've been working well together recently. And the front three is just meh. That's it, isn't it? Other than Son, who's all right, you know what I mean? So it's meh.
So the game starts. I don't know if we can rush through the first half because I thought it was a pretty rubbish first half. I don't know if you agree. Pretty boring. Not many chances at both ends.
No.
Palace had one or two. Obviously, the main chance for Tottenham was Timo Werner.
What did I say to you last video? He's got no arrogance. He's got absolutely no arrogance. He's got no confidence, and that's it for me. And for me, that was a chance to show you that you should just score. And for me, it says it all what we should be doing this summer with him. Don't sign him. If you sign him, put him on loan for a year.
But he's a guy. You're right. No arrogance, no confidence. I'm not entirely sure. Tell me what your thoughts are. I'm not entirely sure he could have done too much better. From my angle, it looked like he did. I thought he did pretty well. I thought it was just a really good save from the Palace keeper.
But sometimes a striker can, really make a goalkeeper, know what they need to do. You see what I'm saying? And you test them a little bit.
Almost like what Sonny did with the third goal.
Exactly. And I think that's
difference between the two. Yeah.
That's the difference between the two. The goalkeeper didn't look like he was scared. Let's be honest here. He didn't look like he's scared. You know what I mean? And for me, he's a very nice guy, and he does what is on the tin. That's it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
But listen, he did score. We'll come to the second half in a second. So
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of come back to Timo because we have to figure out whether or not the goal that he now has is going to maybe kind of give him the confidence that he needs to go on for the final 11 games. But before we get there, we're going up. So it's 0-0 at half time. A lot of kind of murmurs and sort of groans and moans around the stadium where I was sat. I'm expecting a sort of a bit more firepower, a bit more energy like we usually see in the start of the second half. Didn't really come.
No.
First 10-15 minutes of the second half, much like the first half, right? It was a bit kind of flat.
It was really flat, to be honest with you.
And then James Maddison takes out, I forget the Palace player, leads to a Eze goal, sensational goal. Is he the sort of player that Tottenham need?
He's too injury prone for me.
Yeah.
I was pretty. You know what? I actually swore when he scored because I was like, "What the hell?" I just didn't expect Palace to score because I just had no one up front, and all they had was Esse. And let's be honest here, like they had some good plays, but they just weren't that good. And when they had that free kick, it was a good free kick. To be fair, it was a good free kick, very good free kick, and that's it. But it just was kind of a sucker punch, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Just like I just wasn't.
And at that point, we go 1-0 down. At that point, did you think things are looking bleak for Tottenham, or did you have confidence we were going to come back?
I was a bit worried, but I thought somehow, and I think I was more confident when they bought off Eze. When they bought off Eze, I was like, okay, so what they've got now? They've got nothing. They've got nothing really, haven't they? So really, it was for Tottenham to really make themselves just really get a grip of this game, really, for me, because it was either they're going to come out of it for winning the game 1-0. Or we'll at least get a draw on the game. You know what I mean? Because I just couldn't see them holding out.
Tottenham then make some changes. Brennan Johnson comes on for Bentancur.
Yeah.
Kulusevski's asked to go in and play in the midfield. Brennan Johnson on the right. Timo stays on. Sonny up top with Maddison. Brennan Johnson makes a couple of early kind of little bit clumsiness. Again, moans and groans. A lot of people saying to me around the stadium where I'm sat, "Oh, Brennan Johnson's not good enough." Yeah. But then that moment happened.
Yep.
Unbelievable press from him.
You've got to give him credit. You have to give him credit. For me, he was one of our. For me, he made that goal.
Sorry.
He made that goal. He made that goal for me. I can't remember who actually put the ball through to him. It's quite quick.
No, he won the ball back. He stole the ball back from Palace, didn't he?
I couldn't remember that. But yeah, from what I saw, the way he got through, it was very, very good. And then Werner just literally had a tap in.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and how important was that for Timo Werner? Do you think that might be the catalyst, or do you still think that even with the fact that he's got a goal, he's just not a sort of natural finisher?
He's not a natural finisher, sure.
Yeah.
Sorry. For me, I think that I need more convincing about him. I'm sorry. He just doesn't look very confident to me. He needs confidence, and for me, strikers like that don't last that long.
Okay.
Sorry. I think he's a good winger. I think he does do some good runs. To be fair, he does do some good runs, and he does try and get past his man. Good, yeah, cool. That's cool. But no.
Yeah, I think it's enough. No.
No.
So, but Brennan Johnson then. So we 1-1. For me, then the noise picks up, the atmosphere picks up. It feels like there's a wave after wave of Tottenham, corner after corner.
Yeah.
Not much in that first few minutes, but after that, mate, Ange makes a couple more substitutions.
Yeah.
Again, talk me through that, right? He takes off Timo, he takes off Maddison, brings on, who did he bring on? I forget, my mind's gone blank. But in any event, he puts Brennan Johnson out on the left-hand side, then Decky goes back on, I think he brings on Højbjerg, I think he was.
Højbjerg, yeah, that was it.
And Sarr, right?
Yeah, Sarr, yeah.
We go 2-1 up.
Yeah.
Through Maddison winning the ball back.
Yeah.
Romero picks up, gets the header.
Yeah.
Once we go 1-1, is there any other winner other than Tottenham at that point?
No, I don't think there is. I think it shows us again what Tottenham are very good at the moment. When we have momentum, we do really well, and then we can get to a couple of goals in that momentum, and that's it. We've done that last couple of games.
Yeah.
It's just when the momentum drops, and I think that's where the problem is at the moment. I think that's what happened today. Palace looked a little bit nervous when they scored the goal. They obviously have a new manager and everything else, so it's only been a couple of weeks with him as well. So they're getting used to the way that he wants to play and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're taking a little bit of advantage of that. You know what I mean? Because I think after Eze came off, you knew exactly what they were trying to do. They were just going to be play on the break,
sit tight,
and then play on the break. And I think that's what really worked with us. We got the momentum with the goal. The crowd was up. That gave us a little bit more confidence. And then after that, that's when we got the goal. And to be fair I love the cross from Maddison.
Yeah.
The way he
the lofty lobby flop.
The ball right over the top. And then Romero, this is where I think Romero should be more there, you know what I mean? Because I think we're missing a trick. I think this whole thing about this number 6 thing.
You think Romero should be a 6?
I think if you watch the way that John Stones plays for Man City,
yeah,
I think we're missing a trick.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I've been saying it for a long time. I think he could be
missing a trick because the thing is though, the way that he just comes and does that header, I think that just...
He's not going to get those opportunities in open play if he's staying as a centre-back too often.
And I think he just gets so frustrated sometimes, you know what I mean? As a centre-back sometimes. I think that will give him more dynamics, you know what I mean? It's like the whole thing when Pochettino came in and he brought in Dyer in that midfield. You know what I mean? It's like the way that he turned Dembele from forwards into a midfielder. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just need to just use some of the squad and try and use their characteristics to do it, and that's it for me. And I think that move shows you why I think he could do more better as a midfielder. You know what I mean? That's it really for me. That's what I say anyway. So
we got. I don't disagree with you at all. We go 2-1 up, and then again Brennan Johnson breaks through on the left-hand side this time, and puts Sonny in. And we spoke about Timo versus Sonny, the difference in the kind of confidence and the calibre of the two strikers. Sonny, when he breaks through like that, it doesn't matter which side he's on, right or left foot, he's going to find the bottom corner.
Look at this.
Did you think Sonny had a good game before that though?
No.
I thought he was anonymous for most of the game.
Anonymous, but in the crucial moments,
he stood up.
He's clinical.
Yeah.
We can question about him being the captain. That's a different matter. But as a striker, as a winger, as a forward, he does what he needs to do, and that's what quality is. Simple as that.
So we win the game 3-1. Alex, on this channel we get a lot of heat for being, what people will say is overcritical at times. But at the end of the day, for me today, I thought Ange got it right. Even though I think the team could have been better in times. I thought the first 50, 60 minutes were boring. But I genuinely thought that even when we went 1-0 down, I still thought we were going to get back into it.
Yeah.
Did Ange get everything right today? Did you know what would you give Ange out of 10 today?
7.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Because for me, I'm getting disappointed the fact that he's not taking risk. I don't like the fact that he's not playing Dragusin. I don't like it.
Okay.
Right. I think he should be using more of the youngsters now, because I think that some players out there that are not doing enough for me. I'm sorry. There you go. I was just waiting for your drink to go there. But then I don't like that as well. I will give him credit. He's trying to play the right way. Cool. We're not playing great football at the moment. It's in
Moments, spells. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But zoom out a little bit, mate. Do you see the progress? Do you see us? Are you happy and are you patient to let it play out the way it needs to play out?
Listen, I've said it before, mate. It's not my decision if we want to sack Postecoglou.
No, of course it's not. But I'm saying, as a fan, are you like? There's going to be moments like today where you play poorly for 60, you get the result. Other days you play well and don't get the result. It's going to be part and parcel of the journey, right?
Yeah. Oh, listen, I'm waiting and seeing at the moment. I don't like this whole thing about, we need to be patient. I'm just sitting here waiting and saying, okay, well, you show me over the next couple of years how this goes. You know what I mean? Because you hear the moans and groans already.
There are moans and groans for sure.
You know what I mean?
The stadium is full of moans and groans.
These are people that love Ange.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is the thing, and this is where we have to say this and say, well, okay, are those moans and groans going to get to the above? You know what I mean? I don't want to get into that too much. I want to get.
No.
I think it's, I don't think we need to go what I said already, because I know what I feel already about that. But the point I'm making is, you can see what we're seeing at the moment. You know what I mean? And this is why being here and seeing what's here, than seeing what's on social media, which is overhyped.
Yeah.
This is where we can see.
No, I agree.
You know
I don't disagree with you at all, mate.
But
I thought today, I'm going to walk away from today. Jesus, I'm going to walk away from today remembering the final 25 minutes more than I am the first 65.
That's the thing. That's the thing. I think let's just be honest here. So, just so we can keep things positive a little bit. And I'm not saying that I'm convinced, but today we got back. You know what I mean? In other times we've not got back. We were only playing Crystal Palace. We should have won today. You know what I mean? We had 2 weeks off. So I've got to be happy with that. That's it, simple. But
last question for you, mate. Are we making top 4? I know you don't care about top 4, but are we making it?
We should do. I think the teams that are competing with it, I think we should do.
All
Whether that really makes a difference, I'm not that bothered, to be honest with you. I would take Europa League all day long.
Yeah, I'm not that bothered. I think the additional money will help, but the additional pressure of the calibre of competition might be a negative. 6 in one, half a dozen the other. Alex, where can people find you, mate? Great interview.
Mr. Box Office TV. I'm going to do a video now. Big up for your video about, what is it? Gallagher.
Yeah.
Gallagher.
You like that video?
Yeah, I text you. You just
appreciate
me.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. I WhatsApped you, and I said it was a good video.
Appreciate you, Alex. Mr. Box Office TV is where you can find him. It's freezing cold. I got to go.
Yeah.
Love you, Alex.
Safe.
Come on, you Spurs.
Yeah.
Say it.
Come on, you Spurs.
There you go.